Hey everybody, I'm Andy Smith. I'm a 30-year comic book veteran, having worked for Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Image Comics, Cross Generation, Ominous Press. You name it, I've probably worked for them. And I do other things art-wise outside of comics in the field of advertising. I've also written some books on drawing comics you might have seen. Drawing American manga superheroes, Drawing Dynamic Comics was my first book. And I also did the handy little How to Draw Superhero sketchbook where all you need is a pencil because you do all the work right inside the book. Enough about that. This is the Book Look series. The Book Look series is where I grab a book off my library. You can see the tons of books I have behind me. And I go through it page by page with you so you can see if it's a book that you might want to buy. I like to know what I want to buy before I buy it, and I feel this is a way to give you some insight into these books. So join me for today's book look. Thanks. Howdy-ho, my friends. This is Andy Smith, your host with the most, 32-year veteran of the comic book industry. Hello. I'm back with another sketchbook book look. This time it's ARTXILLA. Tasty treats. Tasty treats. This came out in 2005 through Image. It is a sketchbook collecting art of Sanford, Greene, Keron, LeSean Thomas, and Ed McGuiness. So they all jammed up to get together and put together this sketchbook. So it came out in 2005. It's square bound. It does have this wraparound cover. It's a jam piece featuring all their stuff. I'm a fan of all this stuff, and that's why I got it. I think, yeah, these are printed. So that's my memory. I can't remember if these were original, but no, those signatures are all printed. But it gives you a breakdown of what pages their work is on because it's interspersed throughout the book. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is hard to read. But I do know we start off with, it gives credit too, so that's good. So I don't have to guess. LeSean Thomas there. Ed McGuiness here. I guess these are just character designs for something Ed was just kind of goofing around with. I like LeSean's work. It's very manga influenced. I haven't seen his work in a long time, so I can't really speak on it current. I mean, Keron as an artist has grown so much in the past. Good Lord, this is 18 years ago. That is crazy to think about, that this book is almost 20 years old. Keron's stuff is really kind of fine artsy looking now. He really went in this other direction with his work, but I still really love this stuff as well. I love, and this is Sanford Greene, I love the designs that each one of these artists puts down. Their art is more cartoony. Each character has a great silhouette to its own, which is very key and important in design. I mean, this creature's cool. And, 18 years ago, Sanford's work has grown a lot too. Check out his book, Bitter Root, that Image put out, and you'll see. But it's cool to see this stuff and then see it color too. It's like everything in here to me just is very manga influenced, which, like I said, I don't have a problem with. I mean, that is just so cool. Look how big that sword is. Good Lord. Another LeSean Thomas. I think I have a whole book drawn by LeSean, but I'm not sure. Ed McGuiness. Nice linear looking style. I've always loved Ed's stuff. The Lion. Dun, dun, dun. It would be cool to see Ed, any of these guys, do their own thing. I don't know. Like Ed, I know still works in comics. Sanford does. LeSean Thomas, I don't know what he does anymore. Keron Grant, don't know what he does. Maybe these guys are in animation now. A little female Hellboy type character. Even gives copyright to Mike Mignola by Ed there. Keron Grant. Keron has a really definitive way he does robots and mech and stuff that I think is really cool. I just love the shapes, the big shapes on this stuff. This looks really Mignola inspired here by Ed. I like the smooth outline, but then he cuts in with the anatomy and stuff, so it has kind of a more Mignola look. The gloves being just nice and slick like that. Stone face. Sanford Greene. Earth. Oh, I guess this back stuff probably isn't as important to read. Just, you know, definition, whatever. Just look at the silhouettes. If you try to visualize each one of these characters just as a silhouette, they're all indistinguishable from each other. And that is so key in any type of design. Great body posturing and stuff on these characters. LeSean Thomas. I mean, I have books that are all just about Japanese manga artists, and their pencils look like this with the blue to break up where the second color would go if this was just a two-color drawing. Purple Powerhouse. Yeah, he is. That big dude. More Keron Grant goodness. I love it. It's like a gorilla, except it's mechanical, but you can tell by all the shapes that it's a gorilla. Great face right there. This is, 9 feet tall, 700 pounds. Gigastein is what this character's called. Really love Ed's artwork. Always have. It's just comics, man. Keron Grant. LeSean Thomas. Does it say what the character... Oh, yeah, Cannon Busters gang. I do. I have a Cannon Busters book that LeSean did. I'll have to try and dig out to show you guys, because it's just so energetic and moving, you know. This I thought was cool by Ed. Iron Wolf. So obviously these are his designs. Just very cool looking character right there. Really dig that. Greylock. Man, I would love to see Ed just bust out and do a crowdfund, do his own book. That would just be so cool. I would buy it in a second. Love Ed's stuff. More Ed. Stone Ridge. That almost looks like a Street Fighter type guy. Look at this little troll. Pitbull. Oh, he's a wrestler because his finisher's the lockjaw. Iron Kid. I've always liked the way Ed does blacks on something that is shiny black. The way he does the shines and stuff is really cool. This is Keron again. Keron, of course, had a nice run in the late 90s on Iron Man that was really cool, really stylized. He designed some cool armors for Iron Man, so if you don't have that stuff, I suggest you go check it out. He also did a book called Kaboom through Rob Liefeld's, one of his companies. Kaboom was really cool as well. More Ed. The Red Squid. This looks like something that would be out of SpongeBob. Very cool. Machado. Nice. Like I said, I just, you know, I always look at other artists and go, man, why don't I see things that way? And part of it is when you're brought up. These guys are both younger than me. Not a lot younger, but younger enough to where they saw stuff like this that influenced them when they were growing up. Whereas when I was, it was more of just the traditional comics. I was a Marvel DC guy, and I still love that stuff, but I love these different cartoony styles as well. Wait, look at that. Andre the Giant, he calls it. It's just great. Everything in here just reeks of fun. You just look at it, their styles are just fun. I love the proportions on this guy. It just says his name's Jimmy. I would like to know what Jimmy's powers are. This is Keron Grant again. More of Keron stuff. I don't know what these are, but man, it would have been so cool to see Keron do his own book with these characters. More Sanford Greene. Really cool. That guy's cool. Love the big oversized gun. Look at that. That is just wicked. Wicked cool, man. I don't know if you can get this book on eBay. You might be able to. You know, you can check and see. This guy's name is Dingo. He's an ex-wrestler, a mercenary, Australian. And this guy's name is Dreadmill. That's pretty cool. If this was colored more in blue or grays, it would fit right in the Batman type universe. More great Sanford stuff. I'm pretty sure I have a Sanford sketchbook, so I'll have to try and pull that out for this series. Okay, this Grand Geyser, the Man Mech. This is one of my favorites in the whole book by Ed. Now, I will say I'm partial to Ed's work. And then I can't put him in order. What am I saying? But I do love this character design. I think it's just really cool. Some more great Sanford Greene character designs here. And more. Keron Grant, the Aviator. This is one by Keron that I just love. Can't pronounce his name, but that's just a freaking cool design for this type of hero. I just want to know more. How cool would it be if these guys each did like an anthology book and just each did like 10-page stories with some of these characters? Look at this dude by Keron. And in Sanford Greene, I love this guy, Mr. Major. The Radar, and what's her name? Victory Vixen. And then there you go. That's it. So ARTXILLA features 4 great artists. You know, if you're interested, go to eBay, see if you can find it. I might do that just to see if it's on there, what this book goes for. Other than that, guys, thanks again for joining me on this sketchbook book look. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live or a new book look drops, which I try to do every Tuesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Check out Kor-Drath, The Reckoning. That's right. That is my new book on Indiegogo right now, and it's also available on Kickstarter. It is 76 pages of barbarian goodness, fighting, action, and a really nice story as well. So go check it out and learn more about it. The links are in the description below. And I appreciate you all so much. You're helping me build my channel. You're helping me build my brand. And thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And we will catch you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.